Hey everybody, Al Puglisi again. Al Puglisi Trains with Howard back there in the corner. It's Pastel Madness today. We were joking around and we called it Louis Pastel. But anyway, that's another stupid joke we'll talk about later maybe. But we finished up earlier and I'll post it on the channel on Pastel Madness. Just weathered a beautiful steam locomotive, another brass locomotive Howard did. And then I'd like to show you this Laytonsville station, which is completely pasteled, and man, it is super great. So let me show it to you. Howard, how you doing again?
You're not going to ask me to say good day again. I'm fine.
Tell us about Louis Pastel, or Louis, what was his name?
Louis Pasteur, you dumb shit.
Who? I've heard of him, but I'm like, I thought he was an artist.
Not Louis Pastel. Anyhow, this is
all right,
number 16 in our order for 16 buildings out of the last one for our client in California. After we do the interior work in here, we were going to start on the diorama presentations, but our client decides he wants 8 more buildings, which is fine. We're great. I'd love to take this over here and convert it to that.
Right.
It's a lot of fun.
It is. And this is part of Pastel Madness because Howard is teaching me how to do pastels.
You've caught on very well. Not only did I teach you, but when we did the final weathering, I gave you one side to do, and I did the other side, and I trusted you. And you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
I said B+, but I was just running. I was actually at A.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I did
a lot of work in this. You also cut the windows out of one side and pastel the whole side of it, which we call weathering.
Yeah, let me, folks, let me show you some of this thing. This thing is almost finished. Wow, it really changed the color.
Well, hang on one second. I see something I had left out.
Right, that's no problem. And let me just show you. A little bit of browns were used.
Oh, everything.
A little bit of grays, a little bit of browns. Everything.
You got to know when to stop.
Yeah.
So it looked fine. We could go on and on, but it's not going to improve it. It's just going to make it more complex.
Right.
So leave it the way it is. It looks great now.
And then up on the cupola, just a little bit of where you'd expect to see the dirt build up.
Yeah. This is a typical French station. Now here, Al, I don't know if you shot this. That was the original. This was HO scale.
Right.
I forgot where it was.
Yeah, we have part 1 of this building.
Now if I go over here, this is going to be how we do the interior. See these photographs here? We're going to take these and mount these. These are typical warehouse photos, different types. But we'll splice them together and mount them on wood and put them inside sort of like wall partitions.
Right.
Then the lights will come down and there'll be actual figures in front of these photo backdrops, which is be drop dead impossible to tell the difference between reality.
Right.
And what we call, a photo backdrop.
Yeah, really. If you look at the prior video we did on this thing, and then look at the video now of the way the colors just pop on this, it's really dramatic.
This is sort of like another Zilla.
Yeah, this is a
Huge.
big building. And this is one of my very favorites. I have so many that I said that on, folks.
Now, I did leave the Coca-Cola signs off it. Again, what I told you in your training, less is more.
Right.
Subtlety, yes. Overdoing, no.
Right.
Weathering always starts small. Signage, if you don't need it, don't put it on. This looks so good without the sign. When I say Coca-Cola sign, now in the HO one, we had a Coca-Cola sign right over here.
All right.
Wasn't necessary. It kind of screwed it up, I think. If I put it on here, it would not look as good. But we did add the station sign, Laytonsville, and we added the Railway Express signs.
Oh, yeah.
4 sides here, and on the end over here.
And again, every building's different.
Yeah. Now these buildings, in the final presentation, will have crates, barrels, shipping,
Everything.
Everything.
Just the whole nine yards.
Tin cans.
So, let's see. And this is part of my training as an apprentice. Howard did this side, and then I did the opposite side.
You did a great job.
So the goal is to not be able to tell who did what, which is, this is the side I did.
No, you can't tell.
Yep, so I'm learning, and like I said in these videos, folks, the only way to learn is to watch somebody do it and to do it. Just start doing it.
Well, it's I take that as a compliment because I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing.
Well, whatever you're doing, it looks fantastic. So
I keep getting lucky.
man. Well, folks, that'll end this one, and I'm going to post a third Pastel Madness. We're going to get ready. Howard and I are going to hit this coal tower.
We're going to. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We're going to do a threefer.
Yeah, we're going to hit this HO coal tower. So not everything is O scale. This is a nice, splendid, as the Brits would say, coal tower. We're going to pastel this, and stay tuned to the channel, and you will see the difference.
Can we get room to put this over there?
Yeah, we'll put that on. Howard, thanks for the update.
Hey, thank you, El. I love what you're doing. Matter of fact, I looked at your videos you did this weekend of some of the layouts, and the work is magnificent.
Yeah, we try to.
Really. Plus, the subjects were good. Jim Brewer's layout has always been great.
Yeah.
He's a fan.
Yeah.
Or I'm a fan of his, actually. That's a better way of putting it.
Yes, yes.
And the other one you did, I can't remember the name.
Bob Johnson.
Excellent.
I think it was.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well.
Excellent model. I had no idea these guys existed.
And then we have Andrew Dodge coming up too.
Now, the finest model railroader I ever knew was my father. However, nobody could see his trains.
Oh.
Even at parties or social events at the house, people would come over and say, "Hey, Bernie, I hear you got a train set in the basement or a model railroad." He says, "What the hell are you talking about? There's no trains down there." He was so secretive about it. Only 4 people knew about it, and I was one of the 4. And when we sold the house, they sold the house with the layout. I was in the service then. I just got in the Army out of college. And then years later, I found this equipment. Now, Al, you probably photographed this stuff up there.
Yeah, I'm going to show it on the.
Let's
take a look at it.
He modeled with Lionel trains. All the top of the line Lionel, including I have 3 of his Hudsons that he had. I had 2 37s and a 1950, which I still have. Wow. They're in the case. And one is kind of deteriorating a little bit because it's getting lower and lower. So I guess it's breaking down. But it looks pretty good.
And it was big. It was 95 feet or.
That was full scale.
Yeah, and it was.
That was Lionel's but they were expensive for the pond. They came out in 37. They were $75 each. That was a month's salary,
right?
Or at least 2 weeks' salary for the average worker,
right?
So you had to be really connected or quite wealthy to buy one of those. Now, Dad bought his in right after he got out of the Navy, so in 1946.
Okay, right after the war.
Yeah, so I think he still paid $75 a piece for it.
Wow.
And Mama had a fit.
Wow. And its layout was about 95 feet long.
95 by 16.
Jesus. I wish we had pictures. We were talking earlier this morning.
But it's my first wife, when we broke up, I shan't say anything bad about her because she was a top-notch quality person, but we just went different directions. But she got kind of annoyed when I left the house, so she threw all my photos out. This is all my military photos, college photos, fraternity photos, on and on and on. Plus Dad's model railroad photos.
Well, folks, let me show you some of these Lionel trains real quick. And Howard, hey, thanks.
Oh, hey, thank you, Al.
Folks, I'm out in the living room area, and for you New York Central fans, I have always loved this. This is one of the ones that caught my eye, an ABBA. Your dad had this ABBA setup, Howard.
Let me put more lights on for you.
All right. In the meantime, I just want to show folks this. This is just absolutely beautiful. Old Lionel.
Oh, you got them on.
Yep.
I'll put the case lights on.
Really, really nice. Howard, this New York Central set, I've never seen this.
That was in 1947 he bought that.
Wow.
That's the original ABBA.
Good Lord. Are they all powered?
They still run, probably.
Man.
Now, let me get these 2 lights on over here.
All right. Folks, I'm going to end this video right now with some of Howard's dad's Lionel stuff. But you know what? I'm going to make another video and show more of the collection with Howard. They're Lionel, but hey, they're beautiful, and I want to feature them, so stay tuned.